of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Spartans' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Oregon State's offense will go to work first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the running back. Moving past the 25. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. End off from the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Looking to throw, it's Lambert. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that. First down here for the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of this big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David has worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Grab near the marker. It's Ramsey. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Complete in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. The give from the gun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Let's fucking go, bitches.
Smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Lambert. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I'll tell you what, with a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. On a little time, lets it go.
To the ball.
Incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half.
And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deeks had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ramsey.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to pass. It's Lambert. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. And they give him enough.
Big boy.
First down. They'll move
That's a
the
big nigga,
chains
man. That
and
nigga's
see if they can
6'5".
snap it one more time here in the first. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he's been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Skips away from pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That defense winning, he's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Punts it out of the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
And I threw the ball a long time ago.
They'll turn it over on downs. Off play action on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He almost broke that when they finally
Come on, 19, you fucking us, though.
See if he had a little help. There's a penalty marker down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Back to throw, it's Lambert. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Smashes ahead. Snowed under by the defense.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you would tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Steps away. Gets rid of it. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Ooh, that nigga just dropped that hoe.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more light open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab.
I love you, nigga.
Still going.
I love you, boy.
Down immediately. quietly, but not before he moves the chain.
That nigga said he gonna make a play.
The Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Tries to get it on the ground.
Bitch.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
FINIATE.
Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, it's not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have a really good coach.
And he's got it up for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Let me switch to my nigga, man.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you gotta love the way the quarterback is making good decisions. He's reading coverage. The ball is going where it needs to go, and as a result,
there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Booth.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
all right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Got it in the middle, it's called. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that's gay as fuck. Y'all gated.
The short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they get ball like that.
Huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding there in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. They're still trailing on the scoreboard. But that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Lambert. He's got it. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Big! Play by this defense. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it.
Who the fuck is this nigga? Oh, tired.
Some of the yardage on the punt. Oregon State has it back in. Here comes the Bear offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Under fire. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Back to pass, it's Lambert. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. They weren't able to...
Intercepted, big play.
Wow.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
They literally gave him fucking interception.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of the drive, lost a throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 11 over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On target. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something the quarterback says, where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
To the air, it's Lambert. Makes the catch. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw on him.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Beavers have this offense rolling.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
And he shows you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to...
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long kick.
And And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one and make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it good, you get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Michigan State. They went and paid off with the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability in that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big.
Snagged on left and right.
Clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the Heat. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. The sweep feet buy a little time. Across the 45. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lambert. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Beavers are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Past the sticks and even get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. The tackle
he out for the game.
First and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers have it with a first and goal. They want to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on the first down and goal right here, a situation situation where maybe sneaking a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack now. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big for 3. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to break the tie with a 4th quarter touchdown on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Lambert. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Collier. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping through the defense. He's got the
Nigga break through tackles. Like, get the fuck off the gas sometimes, guys.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that one.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Sparty! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Man, come on. Why are you jumping?
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there.
Like, why are you jumping? There's no reason for you to even jump. You're jumping.
And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, that's one that way, good coverage.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Crosses to 40. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the 1st down there. You're the quarterback. You're the coach. You're thinking, all right.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look.
Oh, come on, Darren.
Getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
But he can catch all this shit, though. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. It's because they rank. That's all it is.
In a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
But he can reach for it and can't fumble it, though.
It's It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football.
Turning it on. Dragged down, but there are more mistakes for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeLuca. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collier.
They gave these niggas the whole ass game.
You know, good teams just know how to play.
Oh, y'all just gave them the game.
And you're seeing that right now with this.
That's all it was.
The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize.
Right, y'all gave them niggas the fucking game.
So they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have.
No, y'all gave him the game.
Feel like a blowout.
Nigga ain't fumbled all fucking game, but now he fumbling.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last
I can't get a fucking playoff.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn
I can't get the fucking ball off.
a recipe for success.
This game is so fucking gay
Make
sometimes.
amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
throws for the tight
But look at that.
Can't make the connection.
Can't make that fucking catch, man.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Dropping back, it's Lambert. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds a little space. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On the move, he fires.
Wow.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I'm done with this game.
The Spartans are moving
They got it,
quickly down
man.
the field.
They got it.
They'll keep it on the ground for
They
first
got
and
it, bro.
And there was
I just knew that was a
nowhere to
big.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I just knew that was a
And
fucking
this is where
pig.
the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock
Right, I
tick
just
down.
knew we had that
Touch
fucking
the
big,
end zone
you
to add to this lead.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Brewer. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Right, y'all showed me who y'all were when y'all gave these niggas the game.
And he just about scored himself.
Right, like,
So good to have a dangerous return man.
y'all showed me exactly who y'all were.
Bringing the heat. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. To the air, it's Lambert. He's taking a deep shot. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville
Hey, see the guys who gave these niggas the game, say rank 21, man. Them niggas is fucking trash, dog.
They're up by a field goal over Troy. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Using the quick game. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw. It's Lambert. Makes the grab on the left.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage. You've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw a cannon this QB has.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets out of bounds. 27 seconds left. It'll be 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Pocket breaking down. Finds a crease at the 20. Got the 1st down himself. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And it's caught. Late touchdown here, probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back down.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time for me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice two-point conversion play.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.